Hello, I'm Martin with MYRK Tactical. We're going to be bringing you a short video on Kikuo Matsuda. And I hope I'm saying his name right. I'll just call him Mr. Matsuda through the rest of the video. We're going to give a demonstration, a little cutting demonstration on his knives, and discuss the man himself. And I'll just give a disclaimer, he's not paying me for anything in any of this video, and I'm just doing it because I love him and I love his blades. All right, well, I like to get started with mail call, and I get emails, some good, some bad, some worse, but I'm going to take one here and read it. I have to put on my old spectacles. Mick Jagger had it right. What a drag it is getting old, but it's all right. It's just another stage of life. All right. So this email comes in, and it said, "Lost at sea." Signed, "Lost at Sea." Do you believe there is a purpose to your life here on earth? I feel I have failed to find my purpose, and I am drifting with a broken rudder toward the end of the earth. Lost at sea? I tell you, it's been a question that mankind is probably dealing with since the dawn of time. And yes, I believe there is a purpose for your life, and God has that purpose. And you can find it just by praying and meditating on it, and then let God lead you to the purpose. Now, he loves us enough where he will respect your choice if you don't want to follow his plan for your life. It breaks his heart, but he does it. Like they say, man makes plans and God laughs. But I hope that helps you, Lost at Sea. It breaks my heart too that you're drifting like that. So you shoot me an email if I could be of any help to you, and let me know how and update me on your status. All right, let's get to our video on Mr. Matsuda and his beautiful blades. He was born in Seki City, Japan in 1952, and he's 40 years a knife maker. And he uses a thing called Hamaguri-Ba, and I hope I'm saying that right, but I'm not. I'm sure of it. I wished I knew Japanese because I want to talk to him. When he comes down to the blade shows, he has this girl that travels with him, and she does all the translating for him. But I would love to just sit down and talk to him about his blades. I met him at the blade show long, long ago, and I'm sorry, I don't know exactly what date. I'm chronologically challenged, so forgive me. But I got this knife from him when I first met him, and he's called it the shark's tooth. Oh man, and it's a beaut. But and I took it back to him a couple of years later because I get him to sign the sheaths, and I just like him to personalize it. And mine faded on this one. I've made this Kydex sheath for it, and I keep the other one now just put away, and because I got him to re-sign it, but he pulled it out and he goes, and then he sharpens it, and I was like, good gosh, felt so dumb, man. I was like, God, I handed him that knife. Should have just popped an edge on it before I left because it doesn't take any time to get an edge on this blade. But he put it on there and gave it to me. Gave it back, and he signed the new sheath. But he worked with William Henry, and he did a collaboration with SOG and won Best Collaboration Award at the 2007 Atlanta Blade Show. And I was at that Blade Show, and it was really fun. So it was really great. He uses OU 31 steel. It's a Japanese high-speed steel. It's got a 62 Rockwell hardness, and it's 3 times tougher than D2 steel and 10 times the edge holding capacity or edge holding retention as ATS 34. So it's really nice. And Kikuo Matsuda, I don't say his last name, Mr. Matsuda, is perhaps, and this is not my opinion, it's an opinion of many knife makers, is perhaps the best living freehand grinding of blades person on the planet Earth. It's really beautiful. So we're going to do some cutting with it. And we're going to go to that, some up close look at the blades. And so we'll switch to that, and I'll be right back. Okay, we got the knives set up, Mr. Matsuda's blades. I don't know what he calls these two, but I know this one's the shark's tooth, and this is the Kingfisher. He names his blades really nice, and I wished I knew, but it's a lot written in Japan when I see them there. All right, well, we'll start a little cutting demonstration here of the blades. And we'll take a little paracord. And the paracord, you know, it looks like it would be, you know, a knife would just go right through it. But with those, when it's stranded like that, with nylon on the inside, it's not as easy unless the blade is super, super sharp. And as you see, the Kingfisher is. And it just cuts that, pinches it right out. And they go. Now let's take this one here. Got to rock a little bit on that one. Oh, we left a strand or two. Yeah. See, it's not as easy. The blade's got to be super sharp. I'm going to touch this one up here to my shark's tooth because I carry this a lot. But I'll show you. Like right now, let's just see how sharp it is. Now, I've shown on other videos how I sharpen knives. Now, you might hear from others. See how it's not barely going through? And other people say, oh, no, that's why they got it. But this old man showed me a long time ago. So what you do is you take your blade and you pretend like you're taking a small piece of this steel off, like you're whittling it. And that's what you do. You just take a small piece, and just like you're just keeping at the right angle. And it'll take some time, so it takes some practice. So just work with it, and you'll get it. All right, let's see if that changed anything. Yeah, it does. And as you see, it'll cut it up. Boy, this blade just can frickin' take an edge on a skinny minute. Mr. Matsuda would be proud of that one. All right, now let's take some of this seatbelt material. And let's see what the old shark tooth will do to it. Now that I've put a little bit of an edge on there. Whoa. Look at that. Just pushing right through. So you got somebody in the seatbelt. Hey, I gotta get out of there. Then you just take that thing and say, yep, I got you. Let me cut your seatbelt. All right, now let's see what the Kingfisher does. Kingfisher will just move right through there. Like there ain't nothing. Yeah, with the Kingfisher, you could probably double it up. And if somebody was hanging on their seatbelt and you happen to have the Kingfisher, you could probably just take it and swipe it and cut it. As you see, it goes through really easy. Let's get a piece of paper and test their edges. After some cutting here, get the old piece of paper. Now, Kingfisher, after you've been working a little bit, what do you think? Can't get a good catch on it. Whoa. That is some pretty blade right there. All right, we'll take the other little guy. Ooh, she's a razor too. This is kind of like almost, but boy, the feel of that blade right there. It is just something special. Look at that. Man. Get the old shark's tooth. What could you do, shark's tooth? You gonna do anything? Oh yeah, boy, touch him up. See, doesn't take nothing. A little sharper than steel can't handle. All right. Oh yeah. So I wanted to say, if you got a tougher cutting task and you're an electrician or something, you had an old extension cord here, and you needed to cut this, well, here it is. Let me get this. So you want to cut that right there. You could just say, put that. I put the ring on the bottom. Ooh, cuts in there good. Cut right through that blade. 3 wires in there. Stranded copper. I'm not going to do it. I don't want to put my Kingfisher in any undue stress. All right. Well, there you go. There's just a quick cutting demonstration of how his steel works, how his blades are, how they come. All right. So we seen the cutting, and it was really nice. Now for the offer on this blade, the Kingfisher. We're going to be offering this blade on our website for sale for you to pick up if you would like. So you can go to our knife shop, because all we want, me and my son would just like to make some friends and sell some knives. So you can go to our site at MYRK Tactical, MYRK Tactical.com, or email me at martin.myrktactical.com, and then we'll discuss the blade. And if you would like to own this blade, you can definitely have a chance to get it. Okay? And thanks again for tuning in. I know everybody's busy, and I really appreciate your time. And please subscribe and ring the belly thing and like it if you don't care. And I appreciate it. Leave me a comment and help me out to better do knife videos and give you a better something to watch while you're watching, or however. Just, I'll take your comment, good or bad, whatever you got, and I'll reply to you. All right? So until we should have another video and see another knife, may God bless you. Have a great rest of your week. Thank you.